What's up, everybody? Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you're at. This is the Binding of Isaac. So, 3 save files. Eventually, I'll get the other 2 and go for infinity percent. But let's go to our Dead God file. And Dead God means we've just beaten everything and gotten every boss done on hard mode on every character, every tainted character. And essentially, what we're going to try to do is start an Eden streak. Now, if you know what this is and you know what Binding of Isaac is, go ahead and skip to the timestamp in the video. But if you're coming from my older content, an Eden streak is this character right here. Essentially, we have every item unlocked in the game, and every single thing about this game is randomized. So you'll see down here, these question marks means his stats are randomized. But going in, this is a roguelike dungeon crawler type game. You build up, you get stronger, you face endgame bosses. There's 2 paths to go down, and there's other alternate bosses as well. However, we're just going to be always trying to go for the hard path, which is the dark room. Going over here, I'll kind of go over how Eden works. Starts off with 1 passive item. It starts off with 1 active item, and then usually can have a trinket down here in the bottom left or a pill card or rune down here in the bottom right. Not always, though. And then sometimes you can get, obviously, things like 2 passive items if you get Eden's Blessing, which helps with this character a little bit. But other than that, not that big of a deal. So, health is good. We got 3 red HP. All stats we usually start around baseline, but, however, they're going to be a little bit randomized. That's why this is a random character. Movement speed's a little bit below base, as you can see. Tear rate's good, which is our fire rate. Damage is good, range is bad, and shot speed's good, and whatever. Let's use our active, which is the deck of cards. And we get a full card. So full card's just going to teleport us back to our starting room, which is this. It has a little cry there. I do have mods on, such as external item descriptions. That's that text coming up on the left. So it kind of explains what our items do. But you'll see here we do have 120 volt. Just means if we get close to enemies, you'll see this electricity come out and do some damage. So if things get near us, they can get passive damage from the 120 volt. But overall, this is how we're going to play the game. Cool. Nice. So we do get this. I mean, that's Spectral Tears. I'm going to go ahead and take that. Spectral Tears first floor, very good. Spectral Tears just means your tears actually go through everything, which is kind of nice. So I can actually sit here in the middle and just do that, which is pretty cool. Spectral Tears, Piercing Tears are 2 tear effects that are very good. Just having the ability to shoot over obstacles. And then I'm going to go ahead and use this full card right now because I'm going to go explore this side. And we do get Sloth. A little bit of a mini demi-boss right here. So he's going to spawn these little leeches. And he's going to shoot these little what are called Ipecac tears, which are these explosive AoE type tears. And there we go. Good. So he drops the Soul of the Lost actually here, which is kind of nice. We can take that and possibly have that be used for our Devil Deal. So Soul of the Lost is going to help with our Devil Deal on floor 2 if we don't get anything that I want to trade this out for. This is why Burning Basement's usually a little bit more of an issue, but 120 volt doing a lot of good DPS here. Just kind of chipping away at these guys. And Spectral Tear is also making it easier to kind of just destroy these fires from over rocks, speed this up a little bit. And we do have a gold chest here in the middle, but I'd rather use my bomb on my secret room if we can get a bomb. So watch out for their little super leaps. They'll do sometimes like that. Just got to be kind of careful. There we go. We get a heart down there, which isn't that big of a deal. We could go into our shop, however, there's no real need to. Because, simply put, we don't have any money and no bombs. So it'd be kind of a waste to go into our shop. Because it could have an item in there, and nice, we do get a bomb. We do get a 2 of clubs as well, so if we were to get another bomb, we could get 4. This is kind of a sketchy room. So, obviously 120 volt doing work here. Trying to get this guy to follow me. It's a little bit of a champion. You went the wrong way, buddy. I was not expecting that. And good. So, 2 clubs. We can actually use this to go ahead and use our bomb and then get 2 bombs back. So that's fine. So yeah, we can just bomb this. Now when you have no bombs, 2 clubs will double your bombs, but since we have none, use that to get 2. And then Broken Magnet, tracks coins to Isaac, it's a trinket, so we'll use that. Then we'll bomb here. That's our secret, and nice, we get sack hit. That's a good take, just means it's going to go ahead and drop a sack off the rip, but it is going to also give us sacks occasionally throughout the floor. And you'll see these coins are attracted to us because we picked up that Broken Magnet. And we do have a little bit of money, so let's actually go into our shop, and we are glad we did because we get Keeper Sack. So every time we buy something, we either get a damage speed or range up, but the damage up is mainly what we want here. So we'll do that. One of these coins became a sack because we did have sack head, and you'll see now things are just starting to really go off. And we'll get a few more coins and stuff. We might as well go ahead and buy this. We get a reverse chariot card, which is interesting. And yes, I should have probably bought the soul heart, but not too worried about it. Let's go ahead and yeah. So this is going to be a very easy kill, and we actually get champion famine, so that's going to give us a soul heart anyways, so that's fine. Trying to get close to him so I could do some 120 volt, get some extra DPS going. Just got to back off for these shots that he's producing. And he does have 2 phases, but unfortunately it does mean that we're getting an orbital for our first boss, but it's not the worst thing to have at least 1 orbital. I'll bait him down here, come up, do some 120 action in his face, and then there we go. So we do get the soul heart here, which I could have waited and took after I spent these 2 hearts on the sacrifice room if I really wanted to min-max that, but let's go ahead and bring the Soul of the Lost with us to get our Devil Deal item for free, and we do have 3 bombs. I can at least try to bomb here for maybe my super secret, which is there. See if there's a temperance machine. There isn't, but there is, it looks like, enough money to still go ahead and get that extra soul heart, which is just going to give us more stats. So let's go back and grab that real quick. So nice, and that is going to give a small range up. So our damage is what tier rate's good, movement speed's a little bad, but nothing too terrible. And then we actually have pretty solid damage now because of Keeper Sack and everything, and we have spectral tiers. So overall, great start. We'll go into our vault, which usually costs 2 keys, but we have 7, and holy yes sir. You'll see now already where Sackhead is really starting to just make things happen. We get a 2 of diamonds as well. That's going to double our coins, so we want as much coins as possible before we use that. These guys are a little bit awkward to face sometimes. Just get them as far away from possible so we have some room to dodge. And yeah, I mean, overall, this start is pretty solid. Nothing crazy. Now, like I said, we are going to always try to get some, we're trying to get a streak going, so sometimes we'll get some solid stuff like this. We get a temperance machine. Oh boy, this is going to start getting quite out of control. I mean, shard of glass could be used with the temperance machine for sure, but do I want it? I'm not really a big fan of shard of glass, but here it could be quite useful. I almost ran into that. Oops. So temperance machine, 2 of diamonds. We'll see what we get on the floor first before I backtrack and go for all that. Our damage is good enough, and you can see there just how much extra stuff is going to happen with 120 volt if we get in range. It's just going to make killing things a lot easier. Got to watch out for champions because they are slightly dangerous. Nice. More stuff, more hearts, more money. And this 120 volt, these things shouldn't even be able to touch us. Even more hearts. Very good. So we're going to get a ton of money on this floor. Nice. Tap that, tap that. We get Brainworm. Oh my god. That's a god tier trinket. Brainworm is going to give us kind of a pseudo homing, which is very nice. And then, of course, we're going to come in here and we're just going to buy everything, including Sharp Plug, because we do have the temperance 2 of diamonds. So we're definitely going to be making a lot of money on this floor, that's for sure. So we'll take all these out, just try and get some extra cash here and there. I could take the Brainworm for now. There's no reason to really hold on to the broken magnet since we don't have any money that's kind of like out of the way that we can't reach. Nice, and another bomb back, very good. Yeah, Brainworm's probably would be a smarter pickup as of right now, just to try and get some stuff going. There's that little super jump I was waiting for. Wait for these guys. Good, good. And yeah, we're in a really good spot. And this should be a very comfortable run. Nothing too crazy. No really bad start or anything. Let's go ahead and pop this. Get a Hermit card. That's fine. Mega Troll Bomb. Interesting. Don't need the Hermit card. We've already been to our shop. Once again, we'll just kind of take these guys out with 120 volt. We can shoot over this just to kind of do some extra DPS. Nice thing is we can go ahead and take these guys out without any problems. And then, yeah, once again, 120 volt just going to do most of the work for us here. And we are pretty good to start making money. So I will take Shard of Glass here just to really show what it can do with money on this. So usually I wouldn't take Shard of Glass. It's not really an item I usually go for, but right now it's going to actually hopefully have that 1 in 4 chance of spawning a heart whenever we take damage. So we're probably just going to go ahead and try that. So let's go ahead and start doing this. Temperance Machines, you pay HP to go ahead and get money. So you see here, we're gonna, there we go. So there's that heart I was talking about from Shard of Glass. You see there, we are getting even more hearts out of this. So this is why I took it, because of the ability to go ahead and just keep getting that HP, which is gonna lead to even more money. Nice, so we do get blood back here, so can't really use that anymore. So we'll go ahead and take that. I'll go ahead and 2 of diamonds now. Give me the 58 cent. I'll buy the blue map, see if there's a temperance machine. Okay, so it's actually up there. I'm gonna go see if this is a another temperance machine, because a lot of times you can get a temperance machine spawn in your super secret. And it is. There you go. So that's kind of what I was hoping for. Good. And you'll see, just there we go. We get a gold coin, which is just going to be sucked into us the entire time. So we'll go ahead and keep picking that up, and we'll just keep going. Nice. And we do get another blood bag, so we get 2 massive speed increases. We have 61 cent. Our speed's looking good. We have good HP, and overall, what a freaking start, man. Ace of Hearts is interesting, but we have plenty of keys, so I'll probably just take this guy and take the world card. Well, we don't need the world card because we have the everything. Sharp plug would be interesting. Spark Steel 50% more damage. Yes, sir. Look at that damage creep there. All of this, we'll buy that. It's just a Wheel of Fortune, which we could play that out, but not really too worried about it. We get a dime and everything. Oh my god, and look at that. So once again, just going into what we've got, damage is looking fantastic, HP is looking great, range is starting to come up, but our movement speed is just floored, and I love that. So we'll go ahead, money's looking good. The only thing we're low on is bombs, but that's fine. Damage, with our damage right now on this floor being so far ahead of the game, this should be a very easy fight. We get a tier shot speed up, which is fine. We'll go into our devil deal, and then we get Eye of the Occult and 9 lives. 9 lives would kind of ruin what we got going on here. And Eye of the Occult is a tap on Leviathan, I guess. I'm not really worried about the 1 damage up, though, to be fair. I guess I'll just, man, 9 lives kind of ruins what we got going on, but it's going to be a tap towards Guppy. So I guess I'll go ahead and take that. I'm not going to take Eye of the Occult. And we'll just pop this, see if there's an enemy, see if we get a bomb. Nope, but we get broken remote. And we'll go down. So 9 lives, kind of an anti-synergy with what we've got going on here, but I'm not too worried about it. Let's go in here. We'll definitely Ace of Hearts that, but I should have waited till those guys jumped out. But we do get a lot of HP, which is very good. We also get an Eternal Heart, which gets us one of our hearts back. We can get a Hangman card from the deck of cards. That'd be kind of nice. We'll bomb into here because it's a free cursed room, which is nice as well. And look at that. So, good. See if we get a Hangman. Nope, get a High Priestess. It's kind of whatever. Pop that there. Get some extra Devil Deal possibility. And then we can do that and get another full card. We got a gold bomb too. Wow. Okay. We know where all our secret and super secret rooms are because of the fact that we got our, what does that do with Sharp Claw? Sparks can arc back to the same enemy if we have that. Well, that's interesting. Getting a lot of synergies for what we've got. Honestly, usually I would take a blind item, but with this one, I'm going to hold off. We do have 15% item here. We'll bomb this, grab that. It's Birthright, so screw it. Was not expecting a Birthright. We'll just buy everything here, because as you can see, our damage is just absolutely skyrocketing. We do get a Temperance card, so do have the ability to get more money. However, we don't need it so much on this floor as we did last floor. we're pretty good with money as of right now, and our stats are absolutely just flourishing. So let's go in. Hopefully we just don't get a fight immediately here. Okay, 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 okay. Should jump now probably. Oh, he went up for a lost fly. Yeah, we're way ahead of the game. Even a wretched fight is not going to be any problem for us. And nice, that's another damage range up, and our damage is just so far ahead of the game right now. So I do have the mod that speeds up things, which is kind of nice, so I don't have to deal with it. Nice. And yeah, I mean, shard of glass, we can use this, just keep kind of paying out. As long as we don't have red HP, we won't keep bleeding, which is nice. Good there. See what this is, and we won't have any problem with any pickups or anything on this entire run, which is very good. Suits in our treasure. It's more health. I mean, we can afford a speed down because our speed should be fine for the rest of the game. So I'll take that. It's also going to let us destroy rocks by walking into them, which is interesting. But we can go back in here. And yep. So you'll see here where Shard of Glass is just going to be creating some pretty good value for us. We'll use the Reverse Empress, see if we, what it's going to do is let us fight an enemy from kind of the next floor. So it's a little bit harder of an enemy, but should be fine. As long as we don't have these little spike dudes going around causing issues for us. There we go. And we do get the health up that we did want, which is great. And we get a tears up, so our tears are absolutely cracked now. There we go. That's the blood bag we wanted. So we already could have min-maxed and did that other temperance machine. But yes, now our movement speed that we just got down is right back up to where it was. We did get a tears upgrade, and we are looking absolutely fantastic in terms of stats. There's just no problem with our stats right now. I'm definitely expecting a greed fight in our shop because we are way too far ahead and the game's going to want to nerf us a little bit. Oh my, is that a gold one? Dude. There's no way. What is this freaking synergy we got going on? We got a diplopia. What you're going to see now is the power of the gold bloody penny and all this. So this is going to be broken because we're just going to be spawning hearts nonstop from the bloody penny. We're going to be spawning hearts nonstop from sharp plug. And yep. So this got kind of disgusting. Let's go use the other temperance machine instead of the IV bag. I guess the IV bag works too, huh? In case we get a speed down, I guess. So, yep, just spawning all this. We got an ace of diamonds, which is great. There we go. Another blood bag, I guess. Doesn't hurt. Yeah, we just get right back up to 99 cent. Take that, we'll take that back, and we are right back at 99 cent. Let's go. Get right up on him, get this 120 volt going. And you'll see there, Shard of Glass just doing a ton of DPS. We do get an HP up, which is fine. And we get 2 spooky. You know what? I'll take it. Because we look actually insane. Oh, wow. See what we get. It's a hangman card. I use that teleport. Go ahead and go to our shop, which we get car battery. Okay, so that's going to make our sparks even bigger. We're getting a ton of synergies for, whatchamacallit, for our 120 volt. Actually an insane amount of synergies right now. Do this, see if we get cards. We do get a strength card. And we can go in here for practically free. Yeah, looking for any crawl spaces while we're waiting. So I'll probably just keep going through. What I will do is use sharp plug in here. So we get a reverse empress. So we could do that, and by God, the amount of stuff we got. Okay. Got a little bit of a broken synergy going on here, but I guess that's fine. What do I want here? Strength card. 2 of diamonds again. Save the 2 of diamonds in case we do get a, whatchamacallit, a restock on the next floor. Should be a relatively easy boss fight with our stats where they're at. These stats are pretty much good for endgame, so not too worried about it. Pentagram, though, does give a higher devil/angel deal chance, so we'll go. Alright, let's go ahead and pop that. See what we get. A Queen of Hearts. My god, man, what is going on? Holy. Okay. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll blow him up. Let's pop the Queen of Hearts in here. And we can kind of do what we did again. We get an Ace of Hearts. We get 2 Ace of Hearts. Okay. Just gonna see what we start getting. Get a Dice Shard, Reverse Temperance. Okay. Get a Judgment. I think you all know what we're trying to do here. Okay, use Ace of Hearts in here. Turns everything into hearts, so we can keep going. Get the Mark, which overall is a good item. Ace of Hearts. Go in and bang. Double, what is that? Question mark card. Uses my item for free, so sure. Yes! We got it. Finally, baby. Whew, that took a while to game break. Okay. So now we'll go ahead and pop the Reverse Judgment down here. Okay, that took forever. Now, we do have the Reverse Stars out here. We're going to get rid of our pupil duplex. Good. There we go. We get Rock Bottom, so that's automatically just going to be a take. God status item. Looking for... Okay, Temperance could give a... Temperance will give a payout no matter what. There's no way it doesn't. There we go. I think 4 might be good enough. I think we'll probably end it on that. We could definitely Suicide King too, so... Yeah, we'll probably go ahead and do that. And there we go, baby. We get an R key. This run's already taken a long time to break, but an R key would be funny. So I think we're good now. I'll just pick up some of these guys. We'll see if this pays out. Okay, nope. And we'll go over here. We'll just pick up all our stuff, and we get a Blood Puppy too. Sure, why not? And yeah, let's roll and see if we go ahead and get the death certificate. Disgusting, but I've already broken the game too much. And unfortunately, no death certificate. Could get flight though. But then again, yeet! The D infinity, brother. But we'd have to put down, spin down, no. I don't want to give up spin down, but D infinity is also really good. Let's just roll down to Birdcage, Potato, that. None of these are really good. I guess I can give up spin down. Yeah. Death certificate. There she is. Booyah, baby. We got it. Alright. Now the question is, what the hell do we want? Why am I even picking up items? I don't know. Let's go ahead. I mean, we already got Rock Bottom. I could go for the Soy Milk play, I guess. But we do already have Rock Bottom. Let's go Glitch Crown. Glitch Crown's fun. Okay. And then, yeah, we'll just, we'll grab this. We'll get a full charge, and we'll just do it again. And now you'll see we're doing this. We get D6. LOL. I don't want Mom's Knife, because I want to make this super fun to watch. Ooh, Knuckles. I got Bob's Brain. I suck. Neither of these are really screaming at me, I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, D6 is great, but I have D Infinity, so man. Get another full charge. See if this is an item. There's Soy Milk anyways. Kind of figured that was gonna happen if we took Glitch Crown. There
There we go. Got soy milk, so our tiers are now 19, but we lose no damage or anything. Question mark, going to use it for free. Oh my god, wafer. There we go. Finally working. And yeah, we've already rolled through all of secret pool. I mean, we got max money. We might as well just take the Emperor card, I guess. Do this. See if it gives a damage up. Nope. Alright, well this is just gonna spawn 5 items, so. Cool. Oh my god, Cricket's head, dude. There we go. Alright. And yeah, we're good. Easy game break. Damage should be insane. Yep, damage is pretty good. Damage is pretty significant. Let's see what our angel deal is. There's Sacred Heart anyways, baby. Let's go. There's the Sacred. And you'll see just how much damage we're actually doing. And it's going to be disgusting, brother. Alright, we get 2 items that we can roll through. We also get another angel deal. Might as well go for Godhead. None of these really speaking to me, so let's roll. Purity, I guess. There we go. We'll take some damage and stuff. We'll take some, I don't think we're capped on tiers. We were not. That's another 5 tier rate increase. I don't think we're capped on tiers. I think we might be getting close now. I think we use 1 more tier upgrade. Go in here. See if there's an item or a teleport. See if we can get flight. We do get an item. So this should be Guppy? Yeah, because we got 2 9 lives. There we go. So that's Guppy transformation, so we're even more broken now. Guppy also giving us the flight we need to come in here and do this. So I guess at this point, what I do? Start working on, grab Tractor Beam, start working on Conjoined. That seems like the valuable option here. So get Tractor Beam, we'll start working towards Conjoined. Good. We'll roll these, because we don't need, well, I guess we could tap in case we don't have Bookworm already. I don't remember if we do or not. We don't. Cool. So that works. Bookworm going to make us shoot an occasional extra tier. We're going through the book pool pretty easily. There's Steven. So that should be 1 more tap on Conjoined, and then we have those books over there, but I'm not too worried about it. And she's dead. Do get the angel deal. And dude, I mean, we take Godhead, of course, here. So we get Godhead. We'll go ahead and do this. Dead. We'll roll that. And there's Star of Bethlehem. I guess Holy Light would be interesting too. I don't know how big of a boost Star of Bethlehem would give us. I want to make Hellfire rain down upon these guys, so I'll actually take the Holy Light. There we go. Alright, that gives us Seraphim transformation. Alrighty. We're not super broken yet, but we're definitely on the brink of it. I mean, we are super broken, but not like broken as some of you know you can get in this game. Alright. Bang. Blast resistance. Nothing. Libra would ruin everything. And technology. Technology would just be funny. So I might take that. Yeah. Let's do that, because we're shooting just a straight beam now. Blast resistance is cool, but I want more. Oh my god, we get Tech X. Yeah. No! I ruined it. I ruined it. Yep, we're doing this now. have to shoot at that guy. Oh my god, he used mascara. There we go. Damage up. Yeah. Yeah. Cricket's body. Jacob's ladder. There's Cricket's body. Splitting shots. Yep. I should go back and reroll. Anything? Oh my god. Text 0. Lacrophagy. I don't even know how that would work. I feel like that would be disgustingly broken. There's text 0. So now we're doing that. That's not as broken as I thought it would be. It might be broken, but the problem is we just can't see it because there's too much effects happening. So we'll see what we get. Nice. Thanks for all the HP. We'll see. Okay, maybe it is broken. Yeah, Lacrophagy kind of nerfed the build a little bit. But I mean, it's still going to kill everything immediately. So, was not expecting a game break on the first run, but we're here now. Nice boss armor, by the way. And, yeah. That was not how I expected the first run to go. But, oh, that's a win. That is probably rarely ever going to happen. But, hey, it's pretty cool starting with a game break, but do not expect all runs to go like this. If you like the video, if you like the break, go ahead and leave a like, leave a comment. Say whether I messed up at any point, which I know I did. We don't got to talk about it with some of the misses that I got. But overall, not bad. And I will see you all, hopefully, in win number 2. Don't expect that one to be broken, though.